Today at the Rocking W Smokehouse, we're smoking beef spare ribs. Come hang out with us. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Rocking W Smokehouse. I'm Mike Williams. Today we're going to be smoking some beef spare ribs. So let's get to it. Cut them out of the package here. These are pretty good shape. We're going to trim a little bit of the fat off the edge here. It may not render, but we're not going to do a whole lot with it here as far as the trim is concerned. Most of this fat will render on down. And have some good ribs here this evening. Those look pretty good. That should come off, but we're going to leave it. And then we're not on beef ribs. We don't take the membrane off the back because it helps protect the meat and hold it together. We'll leave that, and there's really no point in applying any seasoning to that because it's not going to adhere. We're just going to season this top side with salt, pepper, and garlic, and let it adhere and put it on the smoker. Start with a good coating of black pepper. That's what builds our bark. Get it pressed in a little bit there. Certainly want to get the sides as well. We'll come back with some salt. Again, we want to make sure we hit the sides as well. And finally, we're going to put some granulated garlic. And that's all the seasoning we're going to do to that. We'll get the fires going and have it ready to go on the smoker here shortly. So hang out with us today at Rocking W Smokehouse. Okay, so our rub is adhered to our ribs, and our smoker is up to temp, so we're going to get ready to put these on and get the smoke going to them. Today, these ribs are beef chuck ribs. They're a 4-bone rib. They're not the ribs that you normally see in a Texas style restaurant. We just don't have those available here in our local store, so that's what I've got. The chuck rib comes up from a little higher on the cow, as opposed to the 3-bone ribs that you typically see in a Texas restaurant. So we're going to cook these start at 250. I've turned the baffle in the chimney back a little bit so it keeps the smoke on the ribs for a longer period of time, and also help regulate the heat a little bit in that 250 range. And we'll run that for a couple hours, and then we'll gradually increase the temperature between 275 and 300 to go through the cook. So we'll get the ribs on and get to cooking. We're going to be smoking with hickory wood today, and I think that's going to give it a great flavor and complement the beef well. It's a stronger smoke, and I think it'll turn out really good. So we'll check back in a few hours and see how we're coming along with the cook. Hang around with us. So the ribs have been on the smoker now for about a little over 4.5 hours, and they're up to temp. They're temping right around 200. Probe tender, and we're going to take them off the smoker now. We're going to wrap them in butcher paper with beef tallow on them, and then set them on the counter and let them rest and cool off a bit before we slice them. So let's take a look at them. Kind of jiggly, nice barky color there. Good pull back on the ribs, the meat from the bone. So really looking good. Can't wait to get these in there. We're going to put some beef tallow down for them to soak in, and then we will get them wrapped up. Get it all smeared around there so it's got a good coating, and put some more on the paper here where it's going to flip over to, and make sure that it has a good coating there. All right, we'll take these and put them on the counter and on the cutting board, and let them rest and cool down a bit, and then we'll be ready to slice them and see how they turned out. So hang out with us. So our beef ribs have been resting in the tallow, wrapped in butcher paper for a little over probably 45 minutes now, and we're going to look and see how they turned out. They look very juicy, a lot of good bark. just really look tasty. Now, in slicing these, one of the objectives is to equalize your portions. You'll have, the ribs will pull back and the meat will contract at different amounts in different places. So you want to kind of level, equalize your portions as you cut. So you may cut a little bit larger on one side than you do the other in order to, hit a bone again, good at that. See what we got here. Boy, that looks beautiful. It smells amazing. In just a second, we'll get a taste test done here. See how they turned out. Whenever I'm cooking brisket or beef ribs, I'm kind of like a kid on Christmas morning, ready to unwrap it and see how it turns out. We're just going to take a bite of it and see what we have. That is absolutely amazing. In my opinion, the best bite in barbecue. It is brisket on a stick. So get you some beef chuck ribs. If you can't find the dino ribs, like I can't find them here, ask for beef chuck ribs or beef spare ribs, may be called. It'll be 4 bones on the section of ribs instead of 3 like the dino ribs, but they are amazing. So get you some, cook them, and enjoy them. And come hang out again with us at the Rockin' W Smokehouse. I'm Mike Lee.